Ibom State passes vote of confidence on Governor Mo Enoh for addressing 18 out of 25 demands. Governor Mo Enoh seeks federal government assistance for the completion of 70 hectares Ibom Marais Resort. World Day for Safety and Health at Work. NSITF calls for adoption of AI and digitalization at workplace. A very good evening to you and many thanks for joining us on the news. I am Kelvin Samuel with details of the headlines and other stories. Do note that this broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times channel 103 and all the social media handles of the Nigerian Television Authority NTA channel 12 for you. Please like and follow our pages for regular authentic updates. President Bola Tinubu is assuring Nigerian workers that the current administration will prioritize transparency, equity, and social dialogue to create an environment where every worker will feel safe and secure to contribute to the growth of the nation. President Tinubu, represented by the Minister of Labor and Employment, Muhammad Maigari, gave this assurance while addressing Nigerian workers on May Day at the Eagle Square on the 2025 May Day. Theme: reclaiming the civic space in the midst of economic hardship, with workers demanding policies that address freedom of association, expression, and improves living conditions. The organized labor in Akwa Ibom State has passed a vote of confidence on Governor Mo Enoh for addressing 18 out of the 25 demands presented to the state government in 2024. This was at the 2025 May Day celebration held at the Yo Township Stadium. Clement Bayekwe will tell us more. Please,
the spirit was high among workers in Akwa Ibom State as they converged to reflect on the struggle that has kept them united over the years. Governor Mo Enoh, represented by the Deputy Governor, Senator Akune Yarenyi, appreciate the collaboration between the organized labor and the state government. The governor, who reeled out his administration's welfare packages for workers, promised to sustain and improve on achievement recorded in all sectors of the state's economy.
The 13th month salary, popularly known as a number, remains in effect. 150 units of two-bedroom flats were donated to workers as acknowledged by the chairman. Last year, we released 1 billion naira as bonus for workers to mark the Public Service Week, as well as a non-time wardrobe allowance to teachers.
NLC State Chairman, Comrade Sani James, and his TUC counterpart, Comrade Dominic Abang, honored Governor Enoh for meeting workers' demands as presented during the 2024 Workers' Day. For 2025, the organized labor presented a 10-point request to the state government, including the regularization of casual workers.
The head of civil service of the local government are the ones that are now crying. Everybody have enjoyed their new minimum wage. These categories are pleading that as others have enjoyed, effort will be put in place. Now that the permanent secretary have also been have their enhancement, let the head of civil service of local government have their own share of the minimum wage.
The 79 million naira fully funded scholarship awarded to 4 Akwa Ibom indigenes in Nigerian College of Aviation Technology exemplifies your continuous investment in the future of the state's youth in Akwa Ibom State.
Goodwill messages came from various heads of government establishments, the legislature, judiciary, as well as labor stakeholders. Much past and cultural display by the NLC and her affiliate unions spice up the celebration.
Unity, friendship, brotherhood, and comradeship. This is a team. This is the issue of the rights agenda, Your Excellency. Thank you very much for what we are seeing today.
Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Nigerian Union of Journalists has emerged winner of the 2025 Workers' Day March Past. Corresponding report that the Akwa Ibom State civil servants are happy with the improved welfare packages for workers by the state government. Report.
Celebration brought a festival of gratitude as thousands of workers from across Akwa Ibom State, led by their leaders, gathered at the Uyo Township Stadium with their voices united in appreciation of government's benevolence to workers as it celebrates the 2025 Workers' Day.
On behalf of the entire local government workers, I wish all the workers of Nigeria and the world a very happy Workers' Day celebration. And I want to assure the local government workers that as far as we are concerned as the leaders of Norge in Akwa Ibom at this time, we will continue to do our best to make sure every year that we all come out for Workers' Day, we will always come out in our own numbers.
The Labour have worked for the nation, the Labour have worked for humanity, and the Labour now faces insecurity, faces hardship, faces trouble in the country, in the state. How do we capture our right? How would we capture our safety in the midst of insecurity, in the midst of hardship, in the midst of turbulent economic malaise? That is the problem. The workers has their right. The right must be given.
Labour leaders, well appreciating government's efforts so far, also outlined areas of need to make life more meaningful for workers.
The workers of Akwa Ibom State are happy workers who are enjoying the benefits of good governance, who are enjoying the highest minimum wage by any state in this part of the country, workers who are enjoying everything that can be made available as done by Governor Umoino to ensure that the workers of Akwa Ibom are really having it good.
In terms of empowerment, in terms of social justice, in terms of provision for the welfare of people and the workforce, in terms of payment of minimum wage, in terms of settlement of arrears, in terms of leave grant, in terms of salary payment on time. They compare him with other 35 governors and they gave him an award. At the state level, we also follow up because we cannot allow the steam to go down. We have to continue to encourage him so that he will do more.
Setting aside this day clearly identifies and recognizes the role workers play in the growth of a society. And in Akwa Ibom State, we have a workforce that is very, very, very productive, working in synergy with the Akwa Ibom State government. And I celebrate this day with our colleagues worldwide, believing that our synergy will enhance the desired productivity in pushing the Arise agenda of Governor Umoino to greater heights.
So far, the workers of Akwa Ibom State are happy, and we are confident that today we will tell the world that we are here happy in Akwa Ibom State. For every worker has come out, we want to celebrate them, and we ask that they continue to enjoy themselves and be happy to be a worker. In the private sector, in the public sector, I am proud to be a salary earner. Again, happy Workers' Day 2025.
The 2025 Workers' Day, which saw to the emergence of the NUJ as the winner of the March past, has as its theme reclaiming the civic space in the midst of economic hardship. In Uyo, Utube.
We will pause here for a short commercial break. Don't go away.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Get ready for the third edition of NTA Uyo Virtual Children's Paper Presentation. Submit a write-up on the given themes. Category A, Bridging Gender Gaps in Career and Leadership. Category B, The Impact of Teenage Mentorship by Parents and Teachers. Interested schools should register and submit entries on or before May 15, 2025. Rate 20,000 Naira per school. Shortlisted candidates will be invited for virtual paper presentation via Zoom and grand finale. Date Tuesday, May 27, 2025. Venue, NTA Uyo Arena. Time 12 p.m. prompt. First prize, 100,000 naira. Second prize, 70,000 naira. Third prize, 50,000 naira plus many consolation prizes. For enquiries, please call Ekaite on 0803-882-7840. Our children, teach them well and let them lead.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Pageant Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now to the rest of the stories. Akwa Ibom State Governor Mo Eno has appealed to the federal government to assist in the completion of the ongoing construction of the 70 hectares Ibom Arise Resort, describing it as a strategy to diversify the economy of the state. Governor Eno made the appeal while conducting members of the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission round the project. Clement Barrett, we will have details.
Situated along Dominic Utug Avenue, Uyo, the construction of the Ibom Arise Resort has ended the nightmares that the once ravine encroachment had brought to residents of the area. Governor Umoeno said the project is a worthwhile investment that will greatly benefit the people of the state. The governor thanked the chairman of RAMFAC for the visit, saying it has afforded the state the opportunity to take the team on a tour of the facility to see things for themselves.
It's one thing when you fly into Abuja and you show pictures. It's like sitting in America and sending money home. They should build a house for you. You may come home one day and discover that it was another house altogether. They were sending you pictures. You can fly into Abuja and show pictures. But you see, seeing is believing, and he can feel it and everyone else can see it. So I want to thank him. And so now when they are assessing the application, they will have the picture, the mental picture of what it is. And everyone can estimate, are we saying the truth?
The RAMFAC chairman, Dr. Mohammed Shehu, applauded the governor for his vision towards reclaiming and transforming the once gullied site to a world tourist attraction, assuring the state government of the commission's swift recommendation of its application to President Bola Tinubu for approval of the necessary funds to complete the project at stipulated time.
I think it's so remarkable. The commission will support His Excellency to achieve his goal. Whatever funding that he may need extra from what he is already expending, we will do an appropriate recommendation to His Excellency Mr. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, to make sure that Akwa Ibom is factored in and is assisted to see the reality of this project.
Members of the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, RAMFAC, were in the state for a 2-day retreat. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Akwa Ibom State Ministry of Agriculture has distributed farm input to vegetable farmers in the state. Correspondent report that this is done to mark the 61st birthday anniversary of His Excellency the Governor. Akwa Ibom State Governor Mo Eno had, ahead of his 61st birthday, informed friends, family members, and allies who wish to celebrate him to extend hands of fellowship to the poor and vulnerable across the state. The Ministry of Agriculture, which is occupying the first alphabet in the Arise agenda, thought it wise to mark this day with farmers sharing input to a cross-section of vegetable farmers in the state, with a charge to continue to pray for the state governor.
And we know the role of vegetable in diet and in nutrition and in health. Even when someone is ill and you go to the hospital, they first say, have you eaten before they give you what? Medication. Because the food determines how your body does what functions. So that's why farmers are very important. And food is number one in human development. So we're celebrating a compassionate governor. We're celebrating an agricultural-friendly governor. A governor that lifts people from where they are to greater heights. We're celebrating a governor that says we should all go back to the farm.
He has chosen to celebrate His Excellency's birthday with her constituency, the farmers. This time around, she has chosen to take on food production by coming close to the producers of the vegetable with which we used to cook.
Moved by this gesture, the farmers, while praying for God's continuous blessings upon the governor and his family, reassured of their determination for increased yield.
We recognize your role in championing one of the Governor Umoino's vision, being a farmer-friendly and entrepreneurial-driven leader. His passion for agriculture as a tool for sustainable development inspires our desire to forge strong collaborations with your ministry.
But when we process our raw materials, we make more money, employ more labor, more empowerment for the rural women and farmers.
The event features symbolic presentation of input, which includes fertilizer, pumpkin seedlings, among others, an inspection tour of in Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News. In another development, a safe worker is more productive, while a healthy workplace builds a strong foundation for progression and advancement in digital technology. This is a message to Nigeria at workplace. With revolutionizing health and safety, the role of AI and digitalization at work is calling for adoption of artificial intelligence and digitalization in workplaces. By leveraging AI and digitalization, organizations can revolutionize workplace health and safety, creating a safer, more efficient, and more productive work. A short commercial break. More news on our return. Please stay.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinale Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinale Water is own liters dispenser jar 602958. Aqua Cardinale Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, off a back road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where Akon Laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Get ready for the 3rd edition of NTA Uyo Virtual Children's Paper Presentation. Submit a write-up on the given themes. Category A, Bridging Gender Gaps in Career and Leadership. Category B, the impact of teenage mentorship by parents and teachers. Interested schools should register and submit entries on or before May. Rate 20,000 naira per school. Shortlisted candidates will be invited for virtual paper presentation via Zoom and grand finale. Naira. Second prize. For inquiries, please call Kaite on 0803-882-7840. Our children, teach them well and let them lead.